Hello! Welcome to the Walnut Hill Broomworks. The Walnut Hill Broomworks was adapted from a shed built on the museum grounds by a previous owner. It represents the beginnings of a small town factory in the 1870s and is furnished in 19th century style, including historic tools and machinery. Iowa had 34 small broom factories in 1880. Brooms were constructed from a type of sorghum plant called broom corn. Seen above the door, the plant resembles field corn, but never produces an ear. Instead, the seeds are in long tassels at the top of the plant. Broom makers would buy the plant from local farmers. The tassels were cut from the plant and allowed to dry out to make the raw material for broom bristles. Boys could make a penny or two a day working for the broom maker, combing the tiny seeds from the tassels using the spiked combs on the table. Broom makers bound the dry tassels onto wooden handles in the machines on the left side of the shop to create brooms. The binding machines are called kickers because of the foot-powered turning mechanism at the bottom. To make a broom in the kicker, a broom handle was inserted into the vice clamp. The broom maker pounded a nail into the handle and wire from the binding machine was firmly attached to the nail. The broom maker then placed a handful of broom corn tassels between the handle and the tight wire. By kicking the cage down, the vise turns, wrapping wire around the tassels and the handle. The worker would further set the wire by pounding it into place with the back of a specialized hammer. Once the right amount of tassels were bound onto the broom, the wire was wrapped around a second nail and broken off. The worker cut the handle to the proper length for the type of broom being made, short for a whisk broom, full length for a house broom, and pulled it out of the vise. The bound broom is then placed into a sewing vise. Broom makers used long metal needles and cotton string to sew through the broom corn, holding it in a flat shape. To help with the sewing, the broom maker wore leather straps with a metal disc on the palm across his hands. These broom thimbles allowed the worker to push the long needle through the broom. Once the broom was sewn into the correct shape, the worker removed it from the vise and used a chopper to trim any uneven tassels. The broom would then be wrapped in paper and shipped to stores for sale. A finished broom might sell for between a dime and a quarter. A small factory such as the Walnut Hill Broomworks might have 6 to 12 workers, mostly men, but occasionally women. A skilled broom maker could make 10 to 12 brooms in a 10-hour day. Brooms made in the Museum Broomworks are for sale at the Gredemann's General Store and at the Marketplace Museum Store. Thank you for visiting the Walnut Hill Broomworks. Enjoy your day at the museum.